I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Happy Sunday, everybody. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday. I have no preference for either team. I mean, I was hoping that the Commanders were going to pull it off, but they got beat by Saquon Barkley. And I say that specifically. I don't think the Eagles beat us. I think Saquon Barkley himself beat us because without him, that team is merely but average. I'm gonna go ahead and get into some chess games. We haven't done it in a while. I think the last time I streamed, I was around 1,000, maybe a little bit more than 1,020, but I don't really remember. But we're gonna try to climb back up. Might play. This is called the Kali system. Okay, I was thinking this was going to be called the Philidor defense. I'm gonna break the center open and see what he tries to do. He played H6. And I was playing E6 to defend the pawn on D5. I easily could check him. He can counterattack me. Wouldn't be worth it. I can take. He can take. It's better to just try to develop and castle the king. All right. He's going to check me. I can pin myself with the knight, or I can do the bishop. I'll do the bishop. Now, if he leaves this bishop here, I can check him with my queen and take the bishop for free. Okay, so he decides to take. I think that's a good decision. I'll take with my queen. He's going to attack. I could have taken with my knight, and then this would be protected. But of course, I took with the queen, which probably was not a good decision. I'm going to go back. Also have checking abilities. I have checking abilities. I can easily pin the knight to the king, but he can play this, so it wouldn't matter. I'm going to try to trade the knights off. This knight is very annoying, and even though it's not protected by anything, it's just annoying. Actually, what is this? Okay, I guess I clicked on something by accident. Okay, I'll bring this knight out into the game. Okay, so for some reason, I tried to castle before him, but he's able to do it before me because he was just attacking me so much in the game. I don't know what I keep clicking. I'm so sorry, but if I take, he can take. Also, that's a pin. He's pinning. He would be pinning my knight to my queen. If I let him take me, I can always take back simply, easily. I want to get my queen out just so it's like in the way. Now, if I take back, he can take that for free both ways. I'm still going to take. He can take my rooks. You can take that and threaten my queen. I probably might just take one of his rooks and check him. He'll have to take back. And then I'll move my queen if something happens. Okay, so this. I'm going to re-attack the knight. I'd say my position is slightly better just because this bishop is preventing this rook from really developing, which my rook can just already go on the file. Maybe not here because of the queen, but okay, so you're going to play c5, defending the knight. I'm actually going to I could create an escape square for myself. I don't know if that's a waste of time or if that's even smart. I want to rotate and then just try to just have like mating abilities and stuff. I'm probably going to try to trade off the knights just because knights are very annoying in an end game where most of your pieces are open and knights perform better in closed positions. So it's better for me to get rid of all the knights and let the bishops, the queens, and the rooks do their thing because they perform better in open positions. So that's a reason. All right, so he's attacking my bishop, which is undefended. I can always go back, and now it's defended by the pawn. I can go here and try to set up something. I'm just going to go back and keep it simple. Okay, so he takes. No big deal. This rook is the only thing defending my king. I can also play this to make sure I have an escape spot as well. That's always a safe thing to do. Okay, so he sees the queen is defending that, so he's defending it when it's undefended. I can take this and pin the pawn to the rook so you can't move it. You're going to try that. Well, I'm going to get out of the way. I can go here, you can check me, and then I go back here, and then you can mate me, actually. The only reason why you can't is because this is actually defending that. It's actually quite neat how that works. I can actually take this because the queen is also defending, which I did not realize that. But you're just going to go here. But then I can easily go here, so it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. I have an escape spot. Okay. Now, if you check me, you can't do that. If you check me here, I can always just block or block. If I do the queen, I'm actually limiting my mobility. If I do this, I have that. I might do it like this because I kind of have a little bit more room. My queen has more room. Also, I didn't see that, but that was very dangerous as well. So also, I'm gonna try doing that. The only thing he can do is block, and then this is a check. He has to go here, and I can't go there because of that, but I can go here, and I believe that's mate. So he can also do this, which is an even better move. I think this is the best move. Okay. That's mate. That's mate. Actually, that's not mate because you can go here. Didn't realize how low my battery was. Okay, so he's gonna move the queen up. I mean, that's not a very smart decision, honestly. Yeah, I guess he just didn't. He just the guy probably just I do that sometimes where I make a really brutal mistake where I kind of just zone out and I freeze up and I end up making a really bad move by mistake. So yeah, GG's to him though. Okay, E4. I'm gonna play C6 and then D5. I'm gonna play the Caro-Kann defense. Brings the queen out and is trying to attack. I've seen people bring the queen here. I don't think I've ever seen that though. Okay, well, that's a discovered attack on the queen plus the pawns are facing each other. Queen's looking there. Put this knight here. I'm just going to do some basic developing for now before I try to do anything special. Now, this player is breaking one of the number one rules in chess, which is not to bring your queen out early. But if he actually had a plan, to bring his queen to the right spot, which is here, and then his bishop to attack that, then it would have made sense. But doing this and then that doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'm just going to assume that he doesn't really know what he's doing. And we're just going to go ahead and take. We're going to go ahead and simplify everything. You can't take or you'll just lose your queen. So, and then this queen is active and popping. I'm going to play e6 and then try to get the bishop out. That's a very strange move. Very strange move. Sure, you're attacking the knight, which is defended by the queen and the pawn. I'm attacking your pawn that you flanked on the b file for some reason. I'm not sure why. I mean, I'm not going to lie. There are some 1,000 rated players that are pretty good, and then there's some that are actually not so good. There are also 300 rated players that actually have better openings than some 1,000 rated players, and that's just because when you get a higher level, you tend to learn new things. But when you learn new things, you also might not be used to those things, and you'll end up screwing up and doing something that's worse for you in the end. I'm going to attack the queen. This bishop's popping, so you can't go anywhere there. These pawn that you can't go there. You can go here. You can go here. But I'm going to try to kick the queen. Ooh. I was going to try to kick the queen away. Okay, so it's coming here trying to attack that, but that's defended. Also, I could bring this back and just attack it again. And now where is it going to go? It can go here. It can go here. Or here or here, obviously. You can go here. Can't go there because of the bishop. Okay, so it went here. Nice. I'm just going to defend the pawn that's under attack. I could take, but I just want to develop my bishop out, make it a little bit scarier for him. A little bit scarier for him. Also, I just realized that bishop is now defending the pawn, so I can actually try to attack the queen. See, I couldn't do that with the rook because it was the only thing defending the pawn. But now since my bishop's out, the bishop is defending the pawn. And now this rook. So if you take, I'm going to go here. And you are like almost trapped. You have to retreat all the way back. You could go here, and then I could just do this. And it's just a repeated cycle. Okay, that was the smartest decision for you to go there. Um, I'm going to take the pawn, and you cannot take me back because your pawn is pinned to the king. I'm pinning it with my queen. If you take, you're in check. You can't make moves that put yourself in check. You can't put yourself in check. So that's what the. Okay, so now the bishop's still defended by the rook. The queen's the only thing pinning it. I can actually go here, and that's defending. And if you take, I take, and now I control the second rank on white's territory, which is pretty neat. Honestly, it's either the queen or the rook. That's a very forcing move. I'm going to force my opponent to make. You probably should take. If not, I'm just going to take your rook. And then your knight's pinned to your king. And then you have a bunch of, you have to move your king up. But you can't because the rook is, ooh, that was a bad decision. Because now the queen is still defending the pawn. This pawn is defending the pawn. So this pawn is defended twice, even though it's being attacked twice by the opponent. It's also being defended twice. So it's still not a very good move. Um, Also, I can defend it again with this bishop. I'm just going to take this and attack the knight. But we are doing pretty good here. We are destroying our opponent pretty well. Okay, so you do that. If I do this, I mean, you do that to protect it. If I do that, you're just going to move here, so there's no point. Um, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to pin your rook to your queen with the bishop. It's a very nice move. And he resigns. All right. GG's. All right. Well, that was a good game. I feel bad for the person. They were 1,024. Now they're 1,006. We're 1,036. We're going to keep climbing. We're going to keep progress. We're going to keep being successful, baby. Let's get it. All right. So we're playing as black now. Okay. So E4 from our opponent. I'm going to play D5. I'm going to do the Scandinavian. I want to try something here. I just want to be creative. Okay. Well, I'm going to post up in the center. I'm going to get my knights out. I'm going to get my pawns, my bishops, and okay. Well, one knight's attacking and one's defending. This is cool. This is cool. I'm going to defend this pawn with the bishop. I might even play f6 to try to, break the center a little bit. If you take, I'll just take back in the center. I'll create a good center for myself. You can take, I'll take back with the knight and make a developing move. If you take, if I take, then you take. I need to do it before you do this, but if you do this, I can always do that, but then you'll do that. Or if you did that, that'd be even worse for me. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to take yet. I'm actually going to add more pressure to it. Simply just add more pressure. I might develop I don't want to do opposite side castling. Okay, there we go. I develop my knight, and now I can bring my bishop out and then castle on the same side. Get my rooks out. We have a nice, healthy center. Our opponent's lacking. He's lacking. Let's develop our bishop, try to get some activity. Also, this is potential. This knight is defending, so we cannot pursue that. All right, so you're going to attack my knight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play castles, and the rook defends the knight. So if you take, I take back with. I'm sorry. If you take, I take with my rook. And I do want to open this light squared bishop. So I might play this move. I was thinking about sacrificing it and just just sacrificing it to open up the king a lot more. I mean, it just looks like that move to open up the king just looks so good. I don't want him to play this move because then my light square bishop has no value over here. And I want to have some value. So I was wanting him to, I want the king to also be very open. I can also attack this. And if I move the pawn, if I try to get my queen on the G file to attack the king once I play that. All right, so you're just adding more pressure to the pawn. Okay, well, that's cool. Um, if I push up, I'll have this, that. Pushing up is risky because now there's even more pressure on it, but I don't really have much of a choice. Um, if the knight moves, this is pretty good for me. Moves there. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone real quick. Kind of unprofessional of me, but okay. If I take, you'll take with the queen, won't you? That's probably just not worth it. It just isn't worth it that much, to be honest. I wanted to get the other rook out though. I wanted to get my pieces developed. Um, so I want to play this because that's defending and I'm attacking. Plus, through the queen, I'm also attacking this other pawn that's undefended. Also, the queen has limited spaces to go, really has to go backwards. It can't really go, it can go sideways, but it can't go forward because I have too many men. Okay, it went sideways. It went sideways. Okay, so my bishop's defending. This is like pointing, this is like a battery pointing there. Um, so I'll just go ahead and take the pawn I said I was going to take. So you okay, so that's what you're planning on doing. Okay. Well, if I sacrifice the rook for the knight and then go here, the queen is protecting the bishop. King will go there. It only works if this bishop was already on here and the rooks weren't. If I traded off the rooks, what would happen? Like, just trying to think. And then I went here. Ooh. Ooh, okay, I didn't see that. That's a clean fork. One of my pieces is out in the open undefended while it can be skewered by my king with the check. That's a pretty good move. Okay, I'm offering to take up my queen, but he's probably going to take the bishop for free because that would make the most sense. Okay, so I screwed that up badly. I'm going to try to kick the bishop out. He goes here, I'm going to play this, and he can't go here. I have that. I have that. I also have this, which is pretty neat. It's a free pawn. It's nothing special, though. I just lost a free bishop. Now, if I take, you have abilities over here. But my queen and my bishop and my rook, honestly, I don't know. I think I can handle it. We're even on pieces. We're not even on the position though. Either way I go, you're going to take this. Now I can't defend myself with the pieces. I might as well go here. That's another check. Okay, I'll just go here. Oh, snap. I didn't see that. Did not see that. So I guess again, we are not even on pieces anymore. You can take that and do a check. You can also take that as well. And that's another check because I'm stupid. I can at least take this pawn, and that's defending that. This is defending that. The king defends the rook, and the rook defends the pawn. Okay, that's another check. Obviously, I can't do that. Um, there's still a lot that I'm scared of here. Um, I am low on time. I am lower on time, not by that much though. But my opponent's king is completely safe, while mine is like decimated in the middle of the board. So yeah, that's another check. I'm gonna attack the knight with my king, just so it creates urgency to defend it or to move it. Okay. My rook is very open right now. My queen is also very open. I'm trying to think, what's the best move in this position? Could it can't be that. Because literally once you move the knight, that's a discovered check. Can it be to advance the rook? The queen and the rook actually sync together really nicely here, attacking. But then again, the queen defends it. I'm not trying to trade queens because I'm down on pawns. You could also play this, which that blocks it. But if I play this, the knight gets it. So I can also just simply go back. Maybe I should make it harder for my opponent to move their pieces. So going here, maybe if I had my queen here, it controls a lot of spaces near my king where, you know, or if I had it here, it seems to control a decent amount of spaces. If I had it here, maybe, yeah, it actually defends. The only thing is that is still possible. I can just go back, but just having my pieces together, and if he does this, I can just take it. Yeah, well, I'm stupid, obviously. Now I can't go here. He'll just take with the knight. If he takes with the queen, that'd be great, but I can't. If I go here, he's just going to take with the knight, and I still can't take. If I let him take, at least I can take back. But that wasn't the best idea to bring my queen back just because I just lost a queen. You guys are probably making fun of me right now for doing all that thinking just to have it backfire. Doing all that thinking. And that is mate right there. I can avoid mate by playing this, and then once you mate, I can go here because the rook blocks the queen, so I can come up. You can also check me. I can go here, and then you can take the rook for free because your queen will be defended by your rook, and the game will be over. The game's already over, so I'm just going to resign. We're back to 10-28. They're 10-47 now because they just beat me. I'm going to play d4. I'm going to play the London accelerated London system. This is one of the best openings to play against people, in my opinion, when you are a beginner and you don't know, you want to just remember one line. This is probably the good line to remember. Um, yeah, we're just going to get our knights out. We're going to try to get the bishop, the other bishop out. We're going to probably try to castle. Okay, so our opponent brings our knight in the center of the board with the pawn protecting it. I'm going to challenge it and try to trade it. All right, so you take, and now you're attacking my knight. I have to go back, and I can pre-attack it and try to attack and get it again, unless if he defends it with one of these moves. Oh, he takes. Okay, that's even better move. Um, what I'm gonna do. Okay, so that's free. This is free for me. That's free for him. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to not allow him to take that for free because then I'm gonna play this move to kick him out a little bit. And then once I try to kick him out, okay, so he's still trying to defend. He's still trying to hold on to this pawn. Uh, I simply may just take this pawn. Also, I have checking abilities over here. Um, which if I take the knight and then you took it with the rook, I check with the queen here. I could take the pawn for free, but now I cannot do that because you moved your knight, and you probably saw that too. Um, if I play this and he takes my queen instead, that'd actually be hilarious because now I have the rook in the. But if he takes the knight, I still can't go here because of that. That still sucks. I'm going to stop that pawn from progressing by playing e4. I'm sorry, e3, and that. Okay, so my opponent moved their knight out of the way to attack the bishop again, and I still missed it because I kind of suck at this game. Wow, I suck. Now that bishop is defended by the knight. Queen went back. Still defending that. I'm simply going to just castle. I want as much protection as possible right now because I'm not looking too good. I can play this to put a second attacker on the pawn. He brought his knight for it to try to do something. I can't quite tell what. Okay, so you're going to play the move f5 to attack the queen. I could always play that. You'll just kick me out there. I could take the knight, and I'm threatening your queen as well. You'd probably take me back. Then there's no difference. I don't see a better move in hand. I think it's better to just bring back my queen and keep defending my bishop just in case I have to move my knight. Um, if I move my knight, which I probably will, I want to get this out the way first, so maybe I can go here. But I also might want to bring my rook over and oh, yeah, I definitely want to bring my rook over so I can. So when I move my knight, your knight's pinned to your bishop, pinned to your rook. I can simply just attack, and that's defended 3 times. Plus, your king, your queen is pinned to your king. Your queen and king are in the same file, so I could rotate here. You're attacking this; it's defended. Uh, I need to try to break the center here. He's got a strong center right there. I need to try to break that. And we could do a trade of queens if he wanted to. I can also attack the bishop twice with the knight, moving it here. Plus, I have potential over here. This pawn's undefended, and it's also tied to the king. So once you take it, you'll check my king. The wisest thing to do is to get out of the way, which is what I'll do. And I'll potentially go here and attack this twice while also having this as a potential option. Okay, so you took it. Okay, I also could kick your knight out. If I kick your knight out, you're going to go here, here, or here. I'll just go ahead and attack your bishop first. I'll go ahead and take. You, okay, you took with the, okay. And if you take with the rook, also my bishop defends. To prevent your knight from going here, I might just play this. You might take and I'll take back. Okay, you're not going to do that. I think I'm going to attack your pawn that's undefended that's also tied to your king. So that's what you're trying to do to me over here. I'm still going to do this to try to. You might play that because you. Or you might play that. I'm going to try to attack this knight. Okay, so you jump in with the knight, blocking your own rook per se. But do you have anything special? I don't see anything just yet. Then again, pushing my pawns up the board would probably take a long time. I want to try. I want to try doubling up and try to just dominate this before. Oh my goodness, you guys, you guys knew about this and were probably laughing at me when I. Yeah, apparently I suck. I mean, if he doesn't take, that's going to be great because takes. Okay, yeah, and then I take over. That would have been great, but yeah, I totally hung that for no reason. That was just so stupid. Um, well, this is dangerous. That just leads to more chaos. It's actually better to try to. I don't. Yeah, because then he can mate me. I want an escape square. Okay, yeah. Now his pawns are getting too. I want to control this knight that's undefended, that really has nowhere to go. And now if he takes me, I can just take with the king, and I'll still be defending this. You're going to go back and you're going to attack my rook again. Okay, I'll just go here. You can't go here or here. Ooh, ooh. Well, the moment you queen, I can just take it. But if you play this, then I have to move a little bit. I'm trying to get out of the way so you don't discover check me. That's defended. That's defended. This is being attacked. Which pisses me off. I can always go up here. If you promote, then I'll just take it. I also have a lot less time than this person. This person's in the UK. I can't go here because of the stupid ass knight. And I'm sorry I said that. That was very inappropriate. I don't want to take it because that's my only other piece. I can block the bishop from. I could. Yeah, well. Okay, well, now the bishop's free. Yeah, but that's mate, so. Damn, that's mate. And I have no way to stop it either, do I? If I go here, you'll just promote this. If I stay here, you'll promote this. So yeah, there's just no way. I actually have not done any puzzles. I should have done that before I even started this whole thing. I apologize deeply. I should have done some puzzles. We're going to be doing some puzzles right now just to we're going to be doing some puzzles just to freshen our brains because apparently I could do a puzzle battle, but I don't really feel like doing that. Um, we're gonna play one more 10-minute game. We're back to 10:20, so we're back to where we started. It's not really ideal. Kishin, who is that? Somebody wanted me to play. We're gonna go with the basic E4. We might play Rui Lopez, or otherwise known as the Spanish. There is a line where you sacrifice the pawn. I'm gonna do that, even though I don't know what I'm doing. I'll sack the pawn, and I'll try to build a big position before he even has a chance to do anything. Now, if you take it, I take your queen. So, well, yeah, apparently my brain is fried. Apparently it is fried to a degree. So, I'm just gonna attack the queen and keep moving on with my life because my life kind of sucks. Let's get the rook on the e file so we are at least doing something here. Oh, hold up. What just happened? You're trying to go for mate. Well, if I put my bishop here, you can't take it because the pin on the king. So, and also it adds pressure to the center of the board. Actually, you have a decent amount of pressure here. If I take you here, I mean, I'm still winning to a degree. If I take, you can take. We're my bishop can't go here because of that. It can always go back though. It's not trapped. It's not trapped. Sure, you have that, but no, you don't because of my knight. I can also move. Also, the queens face each other. You're going to block with the knight. I can always take. You can't. Ooh. Yeah, but see what happens here though. You're just going to run me out, and I still have a better position. Actually, that's devastating. So I need to defend it with this. If you take this with the knight, I can just take with the king. But that's actually devastating to have to defend it. You're going to add more pressure. That's actually good. That's a good move. I'm going to play this move, which defends it, attacks this. Even though you attack it, the pawn it defends the knight. I'm taking the knight. Now, but if I took the bishop, no, I'm going to go with first instinct. I know you're attacking my queen. I'm going to keep it on the same file. I can always run out, and the rooks defend me. Oh, I wanted to go here and then try to mate you. I don't have a choice. I'm going to lose. I also want to get out the way and check you eventually. Took that pawn just to do that. Okay. Also, you're defending that, so I can't actually play that. Unless if you take that. I have to defend it twice. Yeah, guys, today just has not been a good day, even though it's Super Bowl day. Today is not my day, and there's nothing much to do else here. I mean, you can go ahead and take the pawn. You could, yeah, it's just we're back to 10-12 now. I'm kind of disappointed in what I've done. Okay, somebody wants to be my friend. I'll just friend them. Um, haven't been playing recently. I've been very busy with school and stuff, but thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe and like if you interested, and I'll be in the next one. I'll definitely try to play better though. I think have we gotten one win? I think we might have had one win the entire game, if only. I know we didn't get more than one. I know we've gotten at least 3 losses. But yeah, that's the end of the stream, guys. Thank you very much, and have a great day.